Hello, beautiful people. Well, y'all already know who I am. So today's makeup look is going to be the look I did yesterday. I got so many compliments. This is a look that is work appropriate. This is a neutral, soft glam makeup look, my signature makeup look. Anyone can achieve this look. So I just want to come on here and give you my introduction and let y'all see how my face looks before I add my makeup, honey. Still cute, honey, and I'm 54 and fabulous. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do my brows. So I'm going to go off camera and do these brows, and then I will be right back. Okay, guys? Smooches. Okay, guys, I'm back and the brows are done. I did some of my skin prep. I used my moisturizer from Do a Gods. This is a hydrating moisturizer. It's real hydrating. It's almost like a water-based moisturizer. And then the second product I used, it was a primer, and this is Sans Shades of Shan. That was my first primer, and now I'm going to use a second primer. And guys, y'all already know about this primer. I need to get me some more. This primer is the infamous e.l.f. primer. Guys, this primer right here will have it where your foundation won't move. Girl, when I say it's not gonna move, sis, it's not gonna move, okay? So I used this primer yesterday. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, guys, I'm back. So now I'm just patting this here primer into my skin, and as you can see, it's really tacky. I love this primer because it will have your foundation it won't move. None of your products will move. And I'm going to show you how it just stick. Look, girl. Okay, so now that we have had the primer down, let me tap that in. And I like this primer because it's also hydrating. Now, if you are on a budget, because it's one out there, it's the Milk primer, and they also have the, let me see, does NYX, I think NYX have it. A lot of people are, you know, trying to do that grip primer, but e.l.f. is the best, and the Milk primer, I think so, in my opinion. This is the best foundation, especially when you're on a budget. Look how it just got the skin, girl. It don't make it feel tight. See what I'm doing? It's still, but it just make the skin just look plump. That's what you want, girl. That's what you want. Okay, so now we get ready to do the foundation part. And I'm using my makeup pan and my spatula. And the foundation that I'm going to use today is always going to be Out Girl, the Il Makiage. This foundation right here, she is the bomb. Okay, I got a new one over there, so we gonna use you out. All right, girl. Okay, we got one rand out of her. So the key to applying your foundation, don't apply a lot. Don't just go in and start pouncing it all on your face. Apply it in sections and layers. So I'm just applying this with my little spatula. This is what I would use on my clients, but to God be the glory, I haven't been getting any. That's all right. God is still good. I can still teach. And I'm showing you ladies how to do y'all makeup, okay? So anybody can do this. It's easy. Don't make makeup complicated, sis. I say that in all my videos. Don't do that. It's not hard to do. All right, let me sit this down here. I hope you guys are having a beautiful, what's today? Thursday. And I'm using my Real Technique face brush. And I'm just pouncing this on, blending it out. When I say this makeup look was just, oh my God, it was so pretty. I don't put a lot of foundation on my forehead or my nose. But because I wear units, I want to make sure that everything is blended. So let me put a little bit on my little lace there, because when I be taking pictures, it be look like it's showing. Okay. The key is to be put together, not too made up, but just, you know, put together like you made, you know, you had made effort to look nice. So now I'm going to go in with my brush, and I just have a little bit. And I like my coverage here. Make sure that you have your coverage all around the sides of your neck and stuff, because that's what people look at, okay? So if that ain't blended, then sis, you girl, blend your neck, get everything, so it can all look as one. So I'm just taking what's left on the pan. That's all I'm doing. And this is a Real Techniques face brush. You can get Real Techniques on Amazon and Walmart. Or let's see, I think that be, if you, sometimes you can get Lucky. Well, we won't say Lucky, but Bless and Marshalls and Ross. I don't think Burlington be carrying them, but Ross and Burlington, not Burlington, but Ross and TJ Maxx and Marshalls, they have a lot of nice makeup brushes. So check, you know, the makeup section, you know, the beauty section out when you go to the department stores. You know, if you don't want to go in Walmart and buy any brushes, they still have some in the beauty section. And Ross, Marshalls, and TJ Maxx. And Target and Target. All right. So now that is down. So we got the foundation down. So now I'm getting ready to add my concealers. And the concealers that I use are the e.l.f. and my concealer, the shade of my skin tone is Fawn. So we're going to add the skin tone concealer first. And I've been using an applicator, which I shouldn't do that, but I've been doing that. Now this is my skin tone. It look a little light, but it's actually not. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is let me get my brush. And I've been using this hair brush here, and this is from I want to say BS Molly. Y'all can see that. So what I want to do is I'm going to spray my face. Now this is the first time you spraying. That's going to keep your concealers nice and hydrated. So I'm just blending this part out And see how I'm holding my fingers? Don't bring it all the way up and then start blending. Bring your fingers down some. Allow the brushes to work for you. That's what you want. I am a self-taught makeup artist. I watch videos, some tutorials, like you watching me, and then I just took my thing and did my own swing of it. Okay? So don't let makeup intimidate you. And I'm just blending. I blend down and then I blend up. Now y'all pray for me because I woke up and while I'm doing this video, I'm like seeing some little stars or whatever. I don't know what's going on with me. I may go to the ER when I get to work and check my pressure because I woke up with a headache. I don't know what's going on with me. I don't know if I'm dehydrated or what. I know I'm sharing a lot. And then I'm going to bring this here, a little bit of that foundation, not foundation, but concealer, and blend out my lid. Put a little bit on my lid because I am going to add bronzer. And I smooth my concealer out some on the sides of my nose. And then I start blending up. Don't go right in. When you apply your concealer, you can apply it here. But just start smoothing it down and then going up. This is your first product. So you want a concealer the shade of your skin tone or your foundation. And the concealer that I laid down was Fawn from LA Girl Pro Concealer. And then I just bring my concealer down the bridge of my nose like that. And I blend up. Because I don't clean the top of my brows. And I'm going to go right back in with my foundation brush. And you see where it's already showing the shadows. That's why we add contour and bronzer there. It's just to define the makeup and make it look more put together. You don't want to just add concealer and foundation and then your powder, because then your makeup just gonna look bland, sis. Okay, it's just, girl, it's gonna be bland. Okay, so make sure that you are blending your edges of your concealer out. Now we're going to add our contour. And the contour shade of my choice is coming from Black Radiance. And you want to get you an angle contour brush. Usually I would just do like this, but today I'm just teaching y'all, so I'm just tapping on to the top part of the product. See that? Right here is where you want your contour at. Now we're going here to the sides of the neck. And blend down. Okay. Notice I'm tapping off because I don't want to have too much of that contour on my neck, because the key is to blend all this out. You don't want people to see your products, okay? Blend, blend, blend. And I'm blending down and sweeping over. I'm blending my contour into my hairline. Don't blend it going down, blend it going up, okay? I'm not going to contour my nose with this cream contour. I'm going to use bronzer, because that's what I did yesterday. So now I'm going to use my lighter concealer. Now it's time for the lighter one. And this is the e.l.f. I'm bringing that concealer right here again, just right there. Right here. And just a little right there. And I'm going to bring it here, just like that. Just like that. And I'm going to spray my face because, guys, e.l.f. concealers dry out. I only spray my face because e.l.f., I'm telling you, there are some good concealers because they're the camo formula, but Shug, they dry out. Okay? Now I'm going to add my e.l.f. my e.l.f. blush. Right on top of the contour. Usually I would do my blush first and then contour, but I did it a different way yesterday. So I'm doing the same method that I did yesterday. And I took my fingers and I blended it out with my finger. I did not use a brush. Now I'm going to blend out that e.l.f. concealer. Sis, look at the base. It's so pretty. So that e.l.f. primer, it's the bomb. Look at that, girl. Okay, to have one to come in the way. The key is not to use a lot of product, but enough. You don't have to use a lot of product for your makeup to come out nice, okay? You want that skin light look. You want a made up look, but not too made up. That is just what we need, ladies in our 40s and 50s. Now, if you want the glam look, that's fine. But this is a work makeup look, okay? And this is a most compliment look that I get when I do this look when I'm at work. When I go to work, they be like, oh my God, I just love your makeup. So you can get that same compliment, sis. Okay? I'm just showing you. So I'm just going around my brows. I'm making sure that everything is blended. I'm going to blend out that side concealer in a minute. But you see how everything, and we still got the blush, is still there. It's showing, but we're going to set it with powder blush, okay? I'm making sure that that's blended out good because I'm going to add my powder in a minute. Now we're going to blend out the side concealer. And my arm hurting because I know I'm blending, honey. Taking our foundation brush. So your foundation brush is going to be your little friend for a minute, okay? Now let me get my brush out that I want to set my under eyes with, because we got to get that out the way quick. And the powder of my choice is my Laura Mercier powder. So I used 2 high-end products, which was my foundation and this powder right here. The rest of the products are going to be affordable. Honey, this powder, oh girl, I'm almost, is running out. Oh, wait a minute, my eye. Ooh. Now, I ain't even applied my lashes yet, and then my eyes watering. May have to turn that fan off from me. So now I'm using the little brush, and we're just gonna set the under eye right quick. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn that fan off from me because my eyes are watering. And we're setting the concealer. I didn't want to break this video up. I'm so mad about that. I'm just setting the concealer. And notice I don't use a lot of powders and stuff and products. I just sweep that right there. So I will be back because my eyes is watering, so we can't have that on camera. So I will be right back, y'all, okay? Smooches. Okay, guys, I'm back. My eye was watering, so now we're going to proceed, and we're going to use bronzer as our eyeshadow, just to give the lid a little color. You don't want it to just look plain. So this is the Juvia's Place bronzer, and I'm using this dark shade right here. And my eyes still doing a little watering, but not as much as it was. I had to stop for a minute. And now this process is optional. Now, if you don't want to use bronzer, it says you ain't got to, but this is my look here. And I love using bronzer as an eyeshadow. Ain't got to be perfect, okay, sis? And I always bring mine down like this. So after that, now we're going to use bronzer again, but I'm going to use another bronzer. And I'm using another Juvia's Place product. I hate when I have to fidget in front of y'all. I can't stand it. I gotta do better because I just had that brush yesterday. Sometimes I get a little distracted. I get phone calls, all types of things before I start my video. But it's alright. God is still good all the time. So here's a contour bronzing brush. I think what happened was when my doggone eyes started watering. So now I'm setting the contour. Setting the forehead. And we're going to set this here as well. And I'm going to use a fluffier brush to sweep away some of that. We're just blending that bronzer out some. And y'all know my videos are live, so we're going to get some commercials. I hate that. Making sure that it's blended. Now we're going to add blush, and I'm going to take another brush, and this is my blush brush. So if y'all like my videos, I know I'll be having commercials in it. So we're setting the blush. See that? We still got blush on our face, but just a little bit. Notice I did my blush last. See that? And we swirling. It look good. Now, we're going to set the face using the Black Radiant Soft Focus Finishing Powder. And I'm using another fluffy brush, and this is the Black Radiant Soft Focus Finishing Powder. Finishing powder just finishes off your makeup. I love this powder because it's very lightweight. And it has a real soft finish to it when it just settles into the face. Just how the makeup look is so nice. I'm telling you, I have tons of this powder. My daughter Kayla, she introduced me to this powder, and she was using it when she was alive, when she did makeup. She was an awesome makeup artist. Almost finished the look. That's it. So I'm going to go off camera and pop my lashes on, and I'll come back and do a lippy, okay? Smooches. Okay, guys, I am back. Lashes are on, and these lashes are really cute. I like them. They're not too overpowering. And this is from Amazon, and these are the lashes I use. Yeah, I can see them. They cute. I used the other ones yesterday, my first pair. I kind of switch up my lashes. I don't wear them 2 or 3 days. Sometimes I do, but and they feel light. That's what I like about these. So I think these are gonna be my signature lashes. I like them, and they still work appropriate. Okay, it's like a cat eye look. I like that for my eye shape. So now I'm going to do my lippy, and I'm picking up my lip glosses that I want. Which one I used yesterday? Okay, that's Sugar High. We used butterscotch yesterday, so I'm going to line my lips. You can use any brown lip liner. Okay, this is a warm brown. Any lip liner that you have, sis. You don't have to use the same one I use, but you can use the NYX Butter Gloss. That's just a neutral, soft glam. This is my signature look. The makeup came out really good. And you can do this look for work, okay? Now the lippy is optional. Now if you don't want to add lip gloss, you can do a nude lipstick, red lipstick, whatever color lipstick that you want. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a neutral look, so you can add any lippy to this. But I'm just going to keep it, you know. So this is my lip gloss that I'm using. I love NYX Butter Glosses. And I gotta go get me some more of this. I love NYX. Guys, so y'all see this skin? Honey, the skin is just skinning. Oh my God. Go, Shay. Honey, yes. I already sprayed my face with my Maybelline setting spray. So this completes my look, guys. And I did, you know, do my bronzer, you know, do a little contour on my nose off camera. But this is my look, guys. My everyday, neutral, work appropriate look. You can wear this look to work, for every day, you know, just to run errands. You can still wear your makeup and be put together. This is a nice look, okay? Get into, honey, I'm telling you, this look is tea. So guys, continue to follow me for more beginner friendly makeup looks. And guys, have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. And I love you, and just stay tuned for more looks, okay? Have a wonderful day. Smooches.